This isn't just a typical review that talks about Ali's course and what's involved in it. I will touch on that, but this video is also about my experience 1 year on from taking the Part-Time YouTuber Academy and my experience of being on YouTube to help inspire you start your very own YouTube channel as well. I genuinely believe that YouTube is one of the most exciting platforms on the internet, so it really is a great time to get started. It's never too late. If you're anything like me, then YouTube can be incredibly daunting to get started. There's a genuine fear that people are going to find you out in real life and start to drop negative comments and dislikes. And don't get me wrong, some of that does happen, but it's the tiny 1%. In my niche, which is property and personal finance, there are tons of fake gurus who really try and scam people. And I was always worried by putting myself out there, am I going to be branded as another fake guru? But then I found and realized that you can be an amateur in public and enjoy being a beginner. Just by simply showing your work and being one step ahead of someone else can be really valuable. You don't need to have 20 years experience to teach and talk about things on YouTube, and that is the joy of it. YouTube is hard, but also incredibly rewarding. I've had some amazing opportunities over the past year, including an invite to LA. I quit my job and now working for a startup thanks to the recommendation of a friend I met on the course. I've grown a YouTube channel to over 20,000 subscribers, and being a channel about personal finance and property, thankfully the channel is actually making money, which is great through AdSense, through sponsorship opportunities that I have turned down for the majority over the past year, as well as product sales, and hopefully at some point in the future offering some kind of small property academy or course to help inspire and educate others for a low cost. If I had to give anyone advice on YouTube, it really is to just start. That really is the hardest part. If you master the art of just getting off of your bum and filming a YouTube video, then you, I can guarantee, are going to be more successful than a lot of people, because that is the hardest part that a lot of people don't actually manage to do. It's getting started. It's posting that very first YouTube video out to the world without any fear of judgment or getting a dislike or having any troll comments. Speaking to a camera can be incredibly strange, and I'll never forget my first time, but over time it becomes more and more easier, more natural, and you start to learn to enjoy the process. Just focus on creating your first 100 videos, and through that process you will learn what works and what doesn't work. I'm still only about 70 videos in out of my first 100, so there is still lots of learning to go. So, Ali Abdaal's Part-Time YouTuber Academy. Now, out of all the lessons, all of the sessions, all of the workshops with other big YouTubers, there is one thing that Ali said in the course that I will never ever forget.
This course is not a magic bullet. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Doing well on YouTube is not about, hey, follow this system and then suddenly you'll get 1 million subscribers. That's not how it works in the slightest. The way it works is you have a system and you churn out videos week after week after week after week after week, and eventually your life will change. And all it takes is faith and consistency. Faith that your life will change eventually, and consistency to keep on just churning the videos out. And I cannot state this more emphatically than it's just a matter of playing the very long game and doing it.
If you post one video on YouTube, then you're probably not going to blow up to 2 million subscribers. It really is playing the long game and posting videos consistently over a long period of time. And that really is the key to success for a lot of YouTubers. They've just been around long enough. Some YouTubers are there for 5 to 7 years before they see any crazy growth, and none of us can really control the algorithm or what's going to happen. The course has multiple live sessions a week covering idea generation, filming techniques, scripting, how to hook people into a video, creating great thumbnails and titles, what data to look at in the YouTube studio, as well as monetization, building a team, and building a community around your channel. It really is an awesome crash course in how to become a high quality YouTuber. And the whole point of the course is around doing this part-time by only spending a few hours a week, rather than seeing this as a full-time job that requires 40 to 60 hours work every single week. By the end of the first week on the course, you'll already have your first video live on YouTube. Like it or not, it's part of the first homework, before you then move into the second week to do another piece of homework on another video and start learning even more of the modules within the course. All of the main sessions are live with Ali and his team, and they're really great for a live feedback loop to ask questions, to understand and have a discussion with everyone on the call. But if you thought the course was just live sessions and homework, then you'd be wrong. There is loads more around it. There are tons of guest workshops along with other fantastic guest speakers that cover every area, from being able to communicate better, to be able to tell a story, how to craft and structure your videos, repurposing content, and lots more. There were also fantastic workshops from other big YouTubers like James Janney, who has grown to over 900,000 2,000 subscribers over the past year and a bit just by creating amazing Netflix-style documentaries. As well as this, you'll also get a chance to be part of the house sessions with a house master who is a YouTuber with similar experience to you, and this is a more intimate group where you can openly share problems and challenges from the week, and was by far my favourite part of the course. So once you've learned all of the fundamentals of YouTube, the course is really all about what you put into it. It's all about engaging with the community, engaging with others, making sure that you're posting videos and doing the homework assignments every single week. And by doing this, you'll build a community of friends who will support your wins and your fails on your YouTube journey, not only within the course, but into the future as well. The one thing that I didn't expect on the course was meeting a genuinely amazing community of people who I've stayed and remained friends with. These are the people that are going to celebrate the highs and also celebrate some of the lows, like getting your very first dislike. Success on YouTube isn't about having 2 million subscribers. Instead, it's about building a community of followers who like your YouTube channel, your content, and you yourself. It's about YouTube changing your life in ways that you never thought was possible, and that's definitely happened for me. I have definitely ticked that box. With my new job, I can work remotely anywhere in the world, which is absolutely incredible, and I would never have done that if it wasn't for the PTYA. I've also made an awesome amount of money through Skillshare, AdSense, through product sales, and many other small revenue streams because of YouTube that has generated over £32,000 or around 35 to 40,000 US dollars, which is just mind-blowing amounts of money and is a great side income. But most of all, it's kept me accountable to my audience to build a property business and work on my very first buy-to-let refurb project, which I'm documenting right now here on YouTube. And I think when you realize that it's not about having millions of subscribers on YouTube, and instead it's all about having 1,000 true fans and building your own small community, you can still make an awesome amount of money on YouTube or create fantastic opportunities for yourself. And if you treat it seriously, you create systems and processes and be persistent over a long period of time, then you'll definitely get value from the course. 1 year later, I'm still here, still creating videos, and can't wait to create the next 100 videos on my YouTube channel and see what happens with the growth, with the earnings, and with the property opportunities in the future. It's created this whole ecosystem for me where a lot of my businesses now are growing based on the growth of the YouTube channel, which is amazing. It's the best form of marketing that any business could have. If you want my honest opinion, the course isn't going to be for everyone. You have to put in a lot of hard work into YouTube, and there is no get rich quick, and that's not what this course is about. It's also not a one size fits all. I knew that I wanted to treat YouTube like a business and create systems and processes and stick at it for the long term. And thankfully, for me, YouTube has paid off the course many, many times over because of all of that hard work that I put in. And if you're a little bit like me, then you'll definitely find value from the course. And because of that, it was personally worth every single penny to me. So you really have to decide whether you're going to put the effort and the time in yourself to get those kind of results. But the reality is there is nothing stopping you from creating a YouTube channel. It's completely free. Just grab your phone, start recording some videos, and just learn by doing. I'm doing that exactly in the property world at the moment. It's a great way to learn. So the difference between buying a course and not buying a course is not going to be the difference between you being successful and not successful. It's just a little bit of extra information. But if you end up growing a small channel and becoming monetized, then you can always invest some of that AdSense profit into a course in the future to perfect the craft and learn some of the more technical elements of YouTube. But it isn't a necessity. For me, it was amazing. It was a great leapfrog up to high production quality, being able to script and structure a video properly and help grow my YouTube video this year. And for me, that was perfect, and it's exactly what I needed. I hope you found that useful for what's involved in Ali Abdaal's part-time YouTuber Academy, but also my story 1 year on from taking the course and what I'm doing 12 whole months later. If you want to find out more about my monetization strategy and how I've made over £32,000 over the past year on YouTube, then definitely check out this video here, which goes into all of my revenue streams and how I've done it. You'll really, really enjoy this video. There's also a link in the description for Ali's course as well if you want to check it out, have a read, and see what it's all about.